Hi, Eric Wilson here, 30-year independent licensed mechanic. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front left tire, first thing I want to point out, down about 30% down, definitely not out, but definitely down to about 30%. Might want to be thinking about, definitely good for the summer, but you want to be changing them up for the winter time. Now coming behind the front left tire, the lower ball joint, this is critical. This is tight because it holds the wheel to the chassis. This rubber boot here is full of grease. It's the outer CV boot, and if it was ripped, you'd see grease all over the place. Important not to be because it lubricates the axle. Now the inner CV boot, a little harder to see here. Okay, there's the shot of the inner CV boot. Same thing, full of grease, and if it was ripped, you see grease all over the place. More importantly, if you look behind it, no oil spills that I can, no oil leak that I can see. Now, this is the left sway bar link connected from here up to there, intact, doing its thing. It dampens the sway when it goes around a corner. Now, this is the left outer tie rod. This is one of two most important things in the whole car because this is the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering, and it is tight. On brakes, you've got about 20,000 K left on your front brakes. Okay, now this is your catalytic converter here. Now, nothing wrong with it. Big problem is people are reaching under and going cut, and you got yourself about $1,000 repair. Now, if you buy the vehicle, all you have to do is contact me. I'm going to put a catalytic theft protection system, which is real simple, and it just stops people laying on their back, reaching under with the sawzall, cut. That's not going to happen, and that is free, my friend, if you buy the vehicle. Now, another point right here. This is for the drive shaft, comes out of the rear trim for the rear drive, and see for yourself, good and dry. Another shot under the bottom of the motor here. Very good and dry. So I'm not seeing any leaks in this at all. Now coming across to the front right tire, again, down to about 30%, down but definitely not out. Right outer tie rod, this and critical, is tight. The right lower ball joint is tight. The right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, look behind, if you can get a shot of behind it there, good and dry, a little harder to see. Brakes, 20,000 K. The right sway bar link connected from here up to there, intact, doing its job. So on the right and left side, brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I'm not seeing anything of any issue. In fact, just generally, condition of the bottom of the car here, very clean. I don't see even any surface rust, which is always a good sign. Now coming to the rear right tire, about 30% of tread on your down but not out. The right rear sway bar link connection from here to here, intact, doing its job. Your right rear suspension, your spring suspension, intact, doing its job. No cracks, no breaks. The outer CV boot, good and dry. Brakes about 20,000 K on the rear, but it's pretty much the same as the front there. The right shock, now these are full of oil. If it was leaking, you see oil dripping all the way down here. That is good and dry. The inner CV boot on the right side, good and dry. More importantly, look behind her. That's a leak point right there. If it was leaking, you see it right there. Another leak point right here with a rear diff, good and dry. Coming across to the left rear tire, gain about 30 to 40%, down but not out. Left spring suspension intact. Left outer CV boot, good and dry. Left inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, leak point here, good and dry. Left rear shock, good and dry. A little bit of surface rust at the back here, but very minimal. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, 193, 252K, no check engine lights that I can see, no cracks in your windshield, dash, very clean. I'm going to take you out and show you the condition of the motor now. Okay, GDI motor, which stands for gasoline direct injection. That's the most efficient way for gas to be burned in any motor. better mileage. Shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very clean. Now, something I always do is first thing is I take off the oil cap and I take a look underneath there for any kind of indication of white goo. Now, what white goo would be a mixture of oil and antifreeze, and that is a big problem. And I don't see any indication of that. In fact, I don't hear any indication of issues on this motor at all. As far as I can tell, this vehicle has been well maintained. So all in all, I'm not seeing anything of any issue on this vehicle. Hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. And remember, if you buy the vehicle, contact me. Free catalytic theft protection system and free 10% fuel saving that I have done for 30 years, and that's going to be yours in and out. You'll be in 20 minutes in and out, and you'll be saving 10% on your fuel, and your cat's not going to get stolen. Hopefully this will help you make an informed decision, and I'm willing to do this on any vehicle you're interested in, because that's what I do, just help people to see exactly what they're getting. Have a good one.